Welcome not to the Midwest. Welcome to North Carolina. I get in the habit, and then I'm out here in North Carolina with my friend Rob.
Appalachia.
Yeah, we are in the Appalachian Mountains. As you can see behind us, we're on Mandala Springs, a beautiful location where we've just done 2 Wim Hof method workshops and had a great weekend. We did the whole workshop on the top floor, but on the bottom floor, there's a whole chocolate factory. So my friend Rob here is a chocolatier, and I find this whole thing fascinating. Rob, how did you get into making chocolate? And can you just tell us a little bit about it?
I'll do the abbreviated version because there's actually a pretty wild story. So I grew up allergic to chocolate. Didn't eat it at all. Totally was not a thing in my life. 20 years old on a month-long mountaineering trip in the Wind River Mountains in Wyoming. We run out of food. We're close. It's the day we're getting picked up. We've been eating wood sorrel and things off the ground. Yeah, it was getting or mountain sorrel. It was getting pretty bad like that. So. Cleaning out our packs, Buddy finds a packet of brownie mix sitting at the bottom of his pack underneath all of our climbing gear. So we make it. I'm a little like, do I do it?
Right.
I take one half of one, and I'm telling you, man, it was the bliss. It was one of the most glorious moments of my life. So then, obviously, go to a gas station after that, and I'm not proud of this, but I bought 1 to 2 of every single candy bar and junk chocolate thing that I had never had access to, and I just went nuts. And I did the whole thing. What's really lucky here is that I found myself in Northern California within months of that. I was living in the back of my truck, doing the thing that the 20-year-old first time seeing the West Coast, first time seeing the Pacific Ocean, and literally found myself at a place where they're like, all right, we need you to make 8-ounce batches of chocolate. And we're going to pay you better than you've ever been paid in your life for anything.
Okay. All right.
And every superfood known to man is here in bulk for you. So go to town. The only rule is every batch has to be different. And they taught me how to make chocolate, and I would literally stand there for hours, and I would just play with superfoods. And I didn't realize it, but I had landed with some of the top superfoods experts.
Oh, wow.
The people of the budding at the time, very small and obscure raw foods and superfoods community.
Right.
Before it ever became a thing.
Okay.
So they taught me all sorts of amazing things about superfoods.
That's awesome.
Then I was traveling further. I found myself in LA. I was staying in a place where there was a lot of workshops and retreats. And this guy was having a chocolate making and Chinese herbal elixir workshop with a all-night dance party fueled on chocolate.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Chinese herbal elixirs.
Nice.
And the woman who's putting this thing on at this place, she comes in, she's freaking out. She's like, what am I going to do? My chocolatier is bailed on me. I'm screwed. I'm like, well, I just spent a few months making chocolate every day. I'll sit in. I am not worthy, but I will sit in and teach your workshop.
Okay.
And she's like, go ahead, do it. I get up there to teach the workshop, and this woman literally says, I'd like to introduce to you Rob Lenfest. He's our cacao expert. He's studied with all of these people. He's been doing it for 15 years. I'm like, 15 years?
Wow.
I would have been 6 years old. Come on. She just LA'd me to the nth degree.
Oh, LA.
And so I taught it. I was a little red in the cheeks, obviously, because I'm coming from North Carolina. I'm not used to that, but it went amazingly. And she said, listen, I've got 15 of these set up. Can you do it?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, yes. One thing, you can't lie.
Right, yeah, you gotta tell the truth, please.
And she said, you know what? You're in LA. If you're not the expert on something, people won't even pay attention to you. I'm like, okay, well, let's do it and without lying.
Right.
Well, all she did as these things progressed is she got more flamboyant with her credentials that she would give me. So after the third one, I was like, will you please stop doing that? And she's like, you know what? You're just going to have to start living it. So bought a ticket to Costa Rica, started working with cacao. I have a degree in agroecology, so it wasn't a hard flip for me to start getting into tropical permaculture, to apply my knowledge of soil microbiology to tropical plants.
Right, yeah.
I went and lived in the Hawaiian Agricultural Research Center, and we were doing studies on soil microbes, compost, and cacao. So I actually went and started to dive deep into the physiology of these plants
Cool.
and their uses in the body. And like people kept asking me to make chocolate, kept asking me to teach workshops without me ever trying or even like lifting a finger with the intention of being it. It chose me.
Sometimes that's how it works, right?
It chose me.
That's awesome. And so now you are a chocolatier. You've just recently built a whole new facility.
Yep.
Which is a beautiful retreat center and chocolate factory. Let's go take a look at it now.
Yeah. This is not a mistake. This is a creative choice.
If you're going to your own chocolate factory, I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
I want my own jammy pants too.
Exactly. Are we live?
We're on, yeah.
All right, here we are. So you can take a look right now and see. There's my house. The stream and the land and the mountain. This absolutely epic boulder that we've actually got some rock climbing on the backside of, and the bridge to another world.
Here it is. This top floor is where we did our workshops yesterday.
Welcome to the Mandala Chocolate Craftery workshop and event space. Willy Wonka had like fake plastic mushrooms and like super septic streams of chocolate that children fell in, and you probably had Oompa Loompas like taking a piss in. He was utilizing slave labor and stuff. We have this epic, pristine mountain stream. We have an actual climbing wall that does things that you can actually like get healthy with. And we're a certified B Corp, so we pay fair wages. And
Hell yeah.
So Willy Wonka's got nothing on Mandala chocolate. Let's be real.
All right, now.
So now we are entering into the below space. I'll have to turn on a light real quick to make it visible. This is the chocolate factory itself right here. So, as you can see, there's some bars that we poured last night. This is my Appalachian Wild Chai. It's Appalachian Wild Chai because it contains wild crafted herbs that are coming from this property that are certified organic for the first time in history, as well as other adaptogens and chai spices. Really awesome chocolate bar. There's a bunch of them that are in sleeves. That's not plastic. That is 100% plant cellulose, biodegradable, which is really, once again, you know, if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Yeah.
You know, like make all the pieces impeccable. So that's important to me. Let me show you the stone grinder real quick. Let me get a light on in here. Let's go over here, and you can see this stone grinder. I could put 150 pounds of chocolate in this thing. It's got these huge wheels. Maybe you can take a look in there. So we just poured this last night. You can see these are massive granite stone wheels on a granite plate that is 2 inches thick. And so that granite on granite just grinds. And that's part of the fun that makes our chocolate unique, is literally we are getting things broken down. All of these superfoods, these herbs with all this dense nutrition, we're literally getting them broken down to their most bioavailable nutrient density size by doing a 72-hour stone grind right here. We then bring that ground chocolate back out here to these little machines over here, which are our batch tempering machines. And so a great example of tempering. So take a look at this. Here's 3 examples with inclusions. These are seconds. These are bars that we don't sell. They're from the very end of a batch. But you see that swirl right there? Nothing is there. This is the same ingredients. This is the exact same chocolate. What you're seeing different is the crystallizing structure. It's the way that it crystallizes. This over here, let the coffee do the pointing, is out of temper. So you can see the fats are separated from the solids. That's why you have those swirls. It's beautiful, but it's not shelf stable. It'll melt in your hand. It'll taste chalky. It'll break unevenly, and more importantly, it doesn't stably contain all of those broken down nutrients. When you break down nutrients, you also make them vulnerable to degradation by oxygen and by other environmental factors. So the fact that we're doing this, breakdown, but then we're suspending them in this really well-defined crystal. That's what makes a smooth, shiny, snappy, beautiful chocolate bar, is you've actually organized the crystalline structure of the cacao. And we do that in these machines right here. And we are no strangers to understanding like the more like energetic side of things. Like, we put little stones on our tempering machines from the stream every single day because we feel like it does something, and something good, and keeps that line of connection. I mean, even just the simple practice of being the person making the chocolate, walking down to the stream, putting your hands in it, getting a new rock, putting the old rock back, sticking this rock right here to keep that line of connection. It's very important. We're literally, if you look at the language of tempering chocolate, you are seeding crystals. Like, that is the official language of it. So it fits into all of the energy work paradigm stuff that you could ever hope for. So we feel like it doesn't hurt that if you're seeding crystals already, you might as well seed as much positive intention into what we're doing at the same time. It's one of those things, like, it can only help. We're certainly not going to hurt anything by being happy, positive, and putting as much love and care into what we're doing. So.
Awesome. So I just want to thank you for bringing us to this awesome chocolate factory. What's the end product look like?
So this is what you got right here. That is what the end product looks like. It's our certified organic Mandala chocolate bar in these little folding sleeves, so they use no glue. There's really cool little packaging. Our certified B Corp. We put all of our ingredients on the front of the label because you should be proud of what you put in your food.
It shouldn't be a secret.
That seems like a no-brainer to me. I'm not trying to hide my ingredients. I'm putting them right on the front. It's like, look at what I do. This is great. And some of my bars have protein, so I got a little protein.
That's awesome that you actually get some actual plant protein whenever you use your chocolate.
This is a meal replacement. This is a high-performance food that is actually one of the most advanced nutrient delivery mechanisms that exists in nature. We talked about that a little bit yesterday.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, actually. So I'm going to have to get some of this for myself. Thank you again, Rob, for coming, for bringing me out to this place.
It is an honor and a pleasure.
Wonderful place. Guys, if you'd like to find out more about Mandala Chocolates or anything more about Rob, all of his links are going to be here in the link below or in the box below. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to go out there and be nice to people.